Vayatu Zangun 2026. A heritage of strength, unity, and reverence. In the heart of Bwatiye land, where culture still breathes through the rhythm of drums and the footsteps of ancestors, lies one of the most sacred, captivating festivals of the people, Vayatu Zangun. A festival not merely of wrestling, but of identity. A celebration of strength, discipline, unity, spirituality, and heritage, preserved through generations. For the Bwatiye people of Zangun, Vayato is not entertainment alone. It is memory, it is honor, it is tradition alive. The festival begins with Bwatiye, a sacred traditional process exclusively reserved for men according to custom. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as preparations move into high gear, while the people await the appointed moments. The male folk engage in the cooking and sieving of the local brew, an ancient ritual handed down by forefathers, long gone, yet still alive in the hearts of their descendants. One after another, elders, stakeholders, and traditional title holders arrive majestically with their lieutenants, welcomed with respect and cultural pride. Nearby, the instrumentalists awaken the soul of the festival. And with every strike comes a rhythm, powerful enough to stir the spirit of the land. Young men dance in unison, their movements disciplined like warriors, marching into formation, each step echoing the pride of Bwatiye ancestry. Then comes the defining moment, Bwatiye. Young men march in single file, carrying logs of wood upon their shoulders, disciplined, focused, coordinated. The woods are first assembled in the field before being moved to their final destination. The sacred wrestling arena known as Goto. For generations, aspects of this culture remained hidden from outsiders. But today, the custodians of tradition have chosen preservation through documentation, ensuring that the heritage of the Bwatiye people is neither forgotten nor distorted.
Nzere ko mufa ko nzijate ndabalu amyada tana gokse aka hini yema la tele kwala jugu lama boye ba mo kan goklo tele gadlan mamma ko mo ko kira ko to ya mu kallanda bambanci tsakanin wannan shekara da na wancan shekara wancan shekara ba mu ma ya da wani cameraman ko kuma wani ma ya zo nan domin zai yi kuma domin ya zo don ba mu so abin ya exposing mukan sa abin ya zama wani iri ba mu so ma a kalle shi a waje ba amma yanzu da yake akwai awareness akwai civilization yanzu mukan yi kokari domin kira mutane kamar irin ku mutane media din nan ku zo ku dauka da muryoyi da kuma abin da ake yi zuwa ga mutane da dama wanda suke kalla a wasu wurare daban-daban shine abin da shine ɗaya daga cikin bambance da zan iya kirga su akwai da yawa ga makaran daga ciki shine wanda na faɗa maka yanzu.
Contrary to the misconceptions, the woods carried by the youths are not instruments of conflict. They are sacred materials used by the Nzokake, Zangun, and the Wati to light ritual fires beneath the revered tree known as Krito, a symbol of continuity between the living and the ancestors.
Wari muakin ni abin da kake ni abin wati ni abin bana mir kasa di an ba ki da dare kadin banan tun yi mi bada mama yi mi bada anan bari ka su kuci ba mun ya daga kade bari ya ba zan na boye dina ba zan ara mai kadin ini yango bari ga ganyato a ganyato sam ba mi yango bari ganyato mi ade shiga da kade ne da kwale ka kade ga kilo a pauto he mi wodi ba zan na dum basadan bari da boye dino wati a dum basadan a zaka kai dum basadan ga kilo na di an bai kriye bari ya ba zan na boye a da ganya to ba ma kanin guka da a diga kilin da fa bai san kan in kana layo ina dum in ba rodo ma da ha mi adu bashudu.
Every object within Vayato carries meaning. The Twala, a rope held by referees known as Balagbe, serves multiple purposes. It motivates wrestlers, controls the arena, separates prolonged contests, and maintains order within the sacred fields. And then there is the Vayato itself, a sacred artifact deeply revered by the people. Not everyone is permitted near it, except for authorized custodians. No one approaches with shoes or shirts on. Its presence commands reverence. much like the biblical encounter of Moses before the burning bush. The Vayato remains under the custody of the Nzokake, guardians of the secret tradition. In Vayato, respect is visible. Shoes are removed. Shirts are taken off. Pride bows before tradition. Culture here is not performed. It is lived. Following addresses from the elders, the gathering proceeds in majestic cultural procession toward the arena, led by rhythm, dignity, and ancestral pride. The next day unfolds with Borokade, a process through which young wrestlers are selected for the main contests. This is where warriors are born. Children step into the arena to test their strength and courage, beginning a journey that may one day elevate them into respected champions among men. From childhood to adulthood, the tradition continues. And once the wrestlers line up in this manner, the people know what comes next. Westbury. The official commencement of wrestling contest according to age grades. The drums rise in crescendo. Dust fills the air. Cheers erupt from every corner. And strength meets strength in honorable combats. At intervals, Vekpana and his lieutenants enter the arena for the ceremonial dance, also known as Wesubere. And when this sacred dance appears, the people understand that the activities for the day have come to an end. Then arrives the grand climax, the main event. Though wrestling remains the centerpiece, Vayatu Zangun represents far more than physical contests. It is a festival of unity, a gathering that reconnects villages, strengthens relationships, creates friendships, and preserves identity.
Kwalano painapan yejige ma patanapan ina mado yinti zai apan ina madi ndambo hade no ina duma akinda buruma ko zai patana kudum boye da kwale awambo sana biki furana subo fura afanis izamanu kwa kwale dare kwalo Vayato yede le mi daga da aha sai dai zaman da mi da
But beyond culture lies economic impacts. Markets flourish, traders prosper, visitors arrive from neighboring communities and beyond. Festivals like this promote tourism, stimulate local commerce, and breathe life into the rural economy. Before reaching the arena, we encountered a gifted young xylophone player whose mastery of rhythm captivated everyone around him. His name? Na Uljigi Tadonyodi Ama Simon. At the venue, district heads, village heads, elders, stakeholders, and dignitaries take their seats. And as always, the drummers never disappoint. Their instruments speak a language older than memory itself. During coverage of the sacred Vayato, there were moments of resistance from some individuals, despite authorization from traditional leadership. Yet, understanding the sensitivity of culture, the work continued respectfully, guided by the approval of the custodians themselves. After several wrestling contests, the moment arrives for the Pana Zangun to prepare for his royal appearance. His regalia is carefully arranged. The crown rests upon his head, and suddenly, tradition transforms into royalty. The triumphant procession begins. Drummers lead the way. The Bwatiye walks ahead, ever beside tradition. The Panayumbru provides support. Women carry sacred artifacts, while others sweep the ground upon which the Pana walks. A timeless symbol of honor, deeply rooted in Bwatiye culture. Majestic, royal, sacred. Finally, the Pana and his entourage take their seats, and the festival continues in full glory. Like every great contest, champions emerge. On the final day of Vayatu Zangun 2026, winners arose in both junior and senior categories, earning honor before the people. For the junior category, John Risa came third, Peter Eric came second, while Clergy Claire took the first position. For the senior category, we have Divine Benedict, who took the third position. Brown Polycat came second, while Malaika Damien took the first position. Victory here is more than triumph. It is recognition of courage, endurance, discipline, and strength.
Adam Teddy, Bayading Hakudu. Adam Teddy, Bayading Hakudu. The one demand about them. Marcus Rugato. Adam Teddy, Bayading Hakudu. Adam Teddy, Bayading Hakudu. Who must go? The one thing about them. Rebecca Sifrado. Rebecca Sifrado.
As the drums grow silent and the dust settles upon the wrestling ground, one truth remains undeniable. Vayatu Zangun is not merely a festival. It is a bridge between generations, a living archive of Bwatiye identity, a sacred reminder that culture survives when people choose to preserve it. In a rapidly changing world, the people of Zangun continue to stand firm, holding tightly to the wisdom of their ancestors while proudly presenting it to the future. This is Vayatu Zangun 2026, a celebration of heritage, a festival of strength, a legacy that refuses to die.